Signs that a married woman designs you a lot: recognize and react. When a married woman feels a strong attraction to you, she may send you subtle but powerful signals. Understanding these signs can help you react appropriately and avoid being made a fool of. Let's explore some of the clearest signs that a married woman is interested and what that could mean for you. 1. The look that speaks: intense eye contact. One of the most telling signs that a married woman has desire for you is intense eye contact. When a woman looks you deeply into the eyes and holds the gaze longer than usual, she is trying to establish an emotional connection. This look is different from a casual look; it carries a load of intentions and feelings. If you notice that she is constantly watching you, even from a distance, this could be an indication that she is interested. Her gaze may follow you around the room, and she may quickly look away when you notice. This game of glances is a subtle form of flirting, and it's important to be careful not to let it go unnoticed. 2. Conversations loaded with subtext. Another clear sign is when conversations between you are loaded with subtext. If she starts talking to you in a more personal way, sharing intimate details or asking questions that show an interest beyond the ordinary, she may be testing you to see your reaction. She may make subtle comments about your appearance or compliment you in ways that hint at something more. Pay attention to tone of voice and word choice. When a woman is interested, her words can be double-edged, full of innuendo and hidden meanings. She may tease you or use jokes to disguise her true interest. These conversations, although they may seem harmless on the surface, carry an emotional weight that should not be ignored. 3. Frequent touches and approaches. Touch is one of the most direct forms of nonverbal communication. When a married woman is attracted to you, she may find excuses to touch you. It could be a light touch on the arm while talking, a long hug, or even adjusting your clothes. These touches may seem casual, but they are loaded with meaning. The frequency and nature of these touches are important. If she constantly seeks physical proximity, that's a strong indication of interest. She may lean into you when she talks, touch your shoulder or arm in an affectionate way, or even, accidentally, bump into you in busy places. These gestures are ways for her to test the waters and see how you react to her physical presence. 4. Changes in behavior around you. When a married woman feels a strong attraction to you, her behavior may change noticeably when she is around you. She may become more excited, nervous, or even try to impress you in some way. You may start to pay more attention to your appearance, wear more attractive clothes when you know you will be seen, or change your social behavior, becoming more extroverted or shy depending on the situation. She may also show jealousy if she notices that you are paying attention to someone else, even if she hides this feeling. This change in behavior is a clear sign that she is emotionally invested in you and is trying to send you signals of interest. Understanding these signs and knowing how to react is crucial. If you notice that a married woman is wanting you, it is important to act with caution and respect. Evaluate your own intentions and the possible consequences before making any decision. Keep in mind that these signs may be subtle, but together they paint a clear picture of interest and desire. Recognizing these behaviors can help you better navigate the complexities of relationships and avoid being manipulated or deceived. The key is to keep a cool head, be observant, and always prioritize respect for yourself and others. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your own experiences and questions in the comments. Let's continue. Signs that a married woman is flirting with you: learn how to identify. Understanding when a married woman is flirting with you can be a challenge, but there are certain signs that can help differentiate between simple friendship and romantic interest. In this article, we will explore these signs so that you are not made a fool of, a fool or a fool. Learn to recognize behaviors that indicate flirting and know how to react appropriately. 1. Compliments and comments about your appearance. One of the first signs that a married woman is flirting with you is her constant compliments and comments about your appearance. If she frequently compliments you on how you're dressed, your hair, or even your smile, she may be trying to get your attention. These compliments are more specific and personal than those you would receive from an average friend. She might comment on how nice you look in a certain outfit or how nice your perfume is. Pay attention to the frequency and tone of these comments. If she always finds a way to compliment you and does it in a way that seems to have a deeper meaning, it's a sure sign that there's something more going on. 2. Physical proximity and casual contact. Another sign of flirting is physical proximity and casual contact. When a married woman is interested, she may look for ways to be physically close to you. This can include sitting next to you in meetings, finding excuses to touch your arm or shoulder, and even accidentally bumping into you. These touches may seem innocent, but when they become frequent, it's an indication that she's trying to create a more intimate connection. Also, notice how she reacts when you touch her. If she seems to enjoy and encourage this touch, it's a sign that there is mutual interest. Her body language can also reveal a lot. Leaning into you while talking, maintaining eye contact, and mirroring your movements are all signs that she is trying to get closer emotionally and physically. 3. Frequent and prolonged messages. Digital communication is another field where signs of flirting can manifest themselves. If a married woman is frequently messaging you, especially outside of work hours or at inopportune times, this could be an indication of interest. These messages can be long and detailed, covering topics that go beyond the superficial. She can ask about your day, your interests, and share personal details about your life. The tone of the messages is also important. If she uses suggestive emojis like hearts or winking faces, or if conversations are full of jokes and innuendos, it's a clear sign of flirting. Additionally, how quickly she responds to your messages and the way she keeps the conversation flowing can indicate that she is investing time and emotion in you. 4. Constant smiles and laughter. Finally, constant smiling and laughing are classic signs of flirting. When a woman is interested, she tends to smile more and laugh at your jokes, even the ones that aren't that funny. These smiles and laughs are a way for her to show that she is happy and comfortable in your presence. Notice whether she seems genuinely happy when she's with you and whether she looks for ways to prolong interactions. If she is always finding reasons to talk, make jokes, and create a light and fun environment, it is a strong indication that she is flirting. Her smile can be more than just a friendly gesture, it can be an invitation to something deeper. Pay attention to the frequency and intensity of these smiles and laughs, as they can reveal a lot about your true feelings. Recognizing these signs can help you better navigate interactions with married women and avoid being tricked or manipulated. Remember that flirting, especially when it involves someone committed, can be tricky and should be approached with caution and respect. Always be aware of behaviors and the intentions behind actions, and use this understanding to make informed and wise decisions. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave your own experiences and questions in the comments. Let's continue. Signs a married woman wants intimacy with you, what to look for. Identifying when a married woman is wanting a more intimate relationship with you can be tricky, but there are certain signs that can indicate her intentions. In this article, we'll explore these signs so you can better understand what's going on and make informed decisions. Remember that this knowledge can help you avoid being made a fool of, a fool or a fool. Let's go to the signs. 1. Conversations on intimate and personal topics. When a married woman begins to bring up intimate and personal topics in conversations, it can be a clear indication that she is interested in something more than just friendship. She can share details about her personal life, marriage problems, desires, and fantasies. These conversations go beyond the superficial and touch on topics that are normally reserved for someone with whom you have a deep connection. Pay attention if she seeks to learn more about you in a way that goes beyond friendly curiosity, asking questions about your feelings, past experiences, and future desires. This openness to intimate discussions is often a sign that she is trying to create an emotional and intimate bridge between you. 2. Alone meeting initiatives. Another important sign is when she starts taking the initiative to meet you alone. She can suggest lunches, coffees, or even meetings outside of work hours or your normal routines. These meetings are planned in a way that allows greater privacy and intimacy, away from prying eyes. If she constantly looks for opportunities to be alone with you, it's an indication that she wants a space where she can express her feelings without interruptions or judgments. Furthermore, the choice of place and time for these meetings can also reveal your intentions. More discreet places and more opportune times for intimate conversations are a red flag that she's looking for something more. 3. Prolonged touching and caressing. Touch is a powerful form of nonverbal communication, and when a married woman starts touching you more frequently and for a longer period of time, it could be a sign that she is interested on a more intimate level. These touches can range from gentle caresses on the arms, touches on the back, or even longer hugs. The intention behind these gestures is to create a physical connection that complements the emotional connection. Notice how she reacts when you touch her back. If she seems comfortable and reciprocal, this confirms that the touches have a greater intention. The frequency and nature of these touches are important. If they go beyond what would be considered normal in a friendship or professional setting, it is a clear indication of intimate desire. 4. Subtle insinuations and suggestions. Subtle hints and suggestions are perhaps the most obvious and direct sign that a married woman wants intimacy. She may use a more seductive tone of voice, make ambiguous comments that leave room for interpretation, or even play with ideas of being together in a more intimate way. These insinuations can be made both in person and through messages. Pay attention to comments that seem to test boundaries, such as exaggerated compliments, jokes about being alone together, or suggestions for activities that involve closer physical proximity. How she reacts to your responses to these suggestions is also crucial. If she seems excited or relieved by a positive response, it's a clear sign that her intentions are truly intimate. Recognizing these signs can help you understand a married woman's intentions and make informed decisions about how to proceed. It is essential to remain aware and attentive so as not to be manipulated or misinterpreted. Remember that by identifying these signs, you are in a better position to protect your emotions and interests, avoiding being made a fool of, a fool, or a fool. Use this knowledge to empower yourself and navigate relationships with more confidence and clarity. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave your own experiences and questions in the comments. Let's continue. Dangers of getting involved with a married woman, what you need to know. Getting involved with a married woman may seem tempting at times, but the consequences can be devastating. It is crucial to understand the emotional, social and legal risks and complications that accompany this situation. This article will help you avoid being made a fool of, a fool or a fool, clarifying the dangers involved. Let's get straight to the main points. 1. Consequences for her relationship. When you get involved with a married woman, you are entering complicated and potentially destructive territory. First, think about the consequences for her relationship. An extramarital affair could devastate her marriage, causing a rupture in trust that could be irreparable. Even if she says the marriage is already in shambles, getting involved with someone else could make the situation worse. Her spouse may find out, resulting in intense conflict, separation, or divorce. And, in the midst of this chaos, you may end up being seen as the villain, which not only damages their relationship, but can also lead to an intense emotional toll for everyone involved. 2. Risks to your reputation. Getting involved with a married woman also puts your reputation at risk. Society tends to judge harshly those who engage in extramarital affairs, and their image can be tarnished. Friends, family, and co-workers may lose respect for you, and this stain on your reputation can affect your personal and professional relationships. In many cases, once your reputation is compromised, it is difficult to completely restore it. You may be labeled as someone who doesn't respect other people's relationships, which can negatively impact your future interactions and opportunities. 3. Legal and moral implications. In addition to the social repercussions, there are also legal and moral implications to consider. Depending on the jurisdiction, extramarital involvements can have legal consequences, such as alienation of affection lawsuits, especially in places where old laws still apply. Furthermore, there is a moral issue. Participating in a relationship with a married person goes against fundamental ethical principles. This can weigh on your conscience and create an internal conflict that can be difficult to resolve. Staying within the bounds of morality and ethics is essential to living a full and respectable life. 4. Emotional and psychological impact. Last, but certainly not least, is the emotional and psychological impact. Getting involved with a married woman can bring a roller coaster of negative emotions. The constant fear of being discovered, the guilt of being involved in something clandestine, and the uncertainty about the future of the relationship can cause significant stress. You may end up becoming emotionally attached to a person who cannot be fully available to you, which can result in frustration and suffering. This situation can leave you emotionally exhausted and can lead to mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. It is essential to prioritize your emotional and psychological well-being above any passing desire. Understanding the dangers of getting involved with a married woman is crucial to making informed decisions and protecting your integrity and well-being. The consequences can be profound and long-lasting, affecting not just you but everyone involved. Stay alert and think about the long-term implications before getting involved in a situation that could be more destructive than you realize. Be smart and avoid falling into this emotional and social trap.